Let's imagine that you only have 30 days to have the ultimate glow up of your entire life. Now in 2020, during the quarantine, I actually did that to have this transformation within about 30 to 60 days to where I actually got a modeling contract as well in Italy. So in this video, I will be breaking down the exact step-by-step process to have the most insane glow up of your entire life. So we will be starting off with the easiest things to change all the way down to the bottom to where it's going to be the most difficult things to change about yourself. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. What's up guys, my name is Austin Wayne. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. First of all guys, if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. We're building an awesome community on this channel. Also guys, be sure to follow me on my Instagram at AustinWayneOfficial. I post some very sick content on that platform as well. Let's go. Your mindset is going to be the only way to actually have this glow up. Like if you want to fully transform your life, you want to become the most attractive version of yourself, the best version of yourself, it all starts with the mind. The mind is essentially made up of neural pathways. Now let me tell you something. If in the past, these neural pathways have only experienced L's, that means whenever you start this glow up, if you only have L's to reinforce this, it's going to be harder to convince yourself that it's actually possible. So which is why we start off with the easiest things at first. Because once we start getting one W, the next W is going to be easier. And it's just like a domino. It's like a roller coaster effect. You know, I like to call it an upward spiral. So the more that we accomplish, the more that we do, you're just going to be spiraling upwards to becoming the best version of yourself. And so you have a complete glow up. So before we start this transformation, I want you to take a notebook, take a journal, and write down your exact goals for these 30 days, 90 days, a year from now, 5 years from now. And then I want you to write down a step-by-step process on exactly how to accomplish all of these goals. And I want you to almost write this down daily. Like this needs to be your new obsession. Like your mind cannot be preoccupied with BS anymore. Like you cannot be thinking about these new movies coming out, the new video games, the new Harry Potter. Now your mind needs to be fully obsessed with self-improvement. All you think about is fitness, money, social circles, your entire future, your savings, your cash flow. Like this is all that is consuming your mind. And you keep getting W. And this is gonna be rewiring those neural pathways that are used to L's your entire life. So we start getting more wins. This will change your mindset. Set some goals to get the tone ready for this upcoming 30 days. The absolute easiest way to level up your life right now, man, you need to start drinking more water. Like literally, this is the easiest thing. The entire body, especially the skin, is predominantly made up of water. And most people are not drinking enough. So the best type of water, man, you want to actually drink spring water, bottled straight from the source. You can do sparkling or you can do flat. Now, what this is going to do, it's going to hydrate the body. So number one, you're going to look a lot healthier. You're going to look a lot more attractive by the end of these 30 days. Your body's going to be functioning better. You're not going to be as hungry. So the caloric deficit that I'm probably going to have you on is going to be a lot easier because you won't confuse that dehydration with hunger. Get a tan. Almost anybody I know looks better with a tan. And I don't care what your race, what your skin color is. Literally, anybody looks better with a little bit of a sun kiss. Now for me, that means just having a little bit of a glow, a little bit of a bronze, nothing too crazy. And it's gonna be like that for most people because what this does, it makes you look healthy, man. Like it automatically just has your skin glowing and radiating. Like you just look youthful, you look beautiful. And the thing is, I think a lot of it doesn't even have to do with your skin tone at all. A lot of it has to do with the hormones. So a man getting sunshine can increase his testosterone by up to 150%. And a woman, pretty much the same thing with her female hormones. It's gonna make you more sexually attractive to other partners, everything. Like humans, men, like we're designed to get our power from the sun. So whenever you get consistent sunshine, you get a tan. This will make you look so much more attractive. And if you wanna take the risk, you don't have access to the sun right now because it's winter, you could potentially do a sunbed, or you could potentially do an organic spray tan so that your skin tone's obviously gonna look a little bit better. There's different at-home alternatives that you can do. It's time to start sleeping quite a bit more. So I'm gonna recommend about 8 to 9 hours if possible. If you're on the grind, if you're working like nonstop, it's gonna be difficult, but it's good to set aside some time, 8 to 9 hours a night to where you can sleep. Now, obviously, man, everything's gonna be better. Like your hormones will be functioning better. It's gonna be easier to burn fat, build muscle. You won't have those bags underneath your eyes. Your skin's gonna be smoother. It's gonna be radiating. You're gonna look a lot healthier. A lot of this, guys, it comes down to health. You know, like this glow up, it's literally a glow up. Like you are glowing up your health and maximizing it to the fullest so that you look like your best version. This is one that many people really don't speak about, but it's going to be neck workouts. So I would argue that most people, especially men on this planet, their necks are too skinny. But this is my neck transformation. So I went from pencil neck to a pretty muscular neck. And here's the thing, man. I think that your neck width should be about the same as your jaw width. So this will make you look a lot more masculine and a lot more dominant and a lot more alpha. So it's almost going to be like that Brad Pitt look. It's very strong, very aesthetic. So don't overdo it to where you start looking like a thumb, but within 30 days, if you just do like 2-3 of these neck training workouts a week, it'll completely transform the way that you look. I mean, in a t-shirt, obviously, you're always gonna see your neck. It can transform your physique almost more than anything else. I see you, man, with the bad posture. I see you right now. Your head's down, you're slouching, stop it. You wanna look better in these 30 days? It's time to improve our posture, man. Like anytime you're out in public, you see someone with a strong, confident posture, it automatically radiates confidence. They look like they are that guy whenever they stand up straight. And like I said, man, the key, you want to walk as if you're being held by a string. And you just want to have the shoulders back. You want to have the head up. You want to make eye contact with people as you're walking. And when you do walk, it's like you're gliding on air. It's smooth, it's confident. And even if you are not very confident, just faking it like this and walking like you are a king, like you're a royalty, like you're a prince, it'll automatically make you more confident too. And this is how other people will perceive you. It's almost like you fake it until you make it. This goes hand in hand with the mindset, but I want you to start meditating during these 30 days. So the time that you would typically spend scrolling on social media, just chatting the BS with random strangers, I want you to start meditating for 5-10 minutes a day. It's nothing crazy, just very small. But I just want you to sit still, preferably in a dark room, and you just focus on your breathing. Focus on breathing all the way to your stomach. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, you count. Now here's the thing, man. Whenever a thought comes into your head, okay? An insecurity, something that you're dealing with, it comes into your head. I want you to take this thought as if it's nothing. You process it maybe a little bit, and you discard it. You burn that thought. You can even have an imagination to where you're burning this thought inside your head. It's gone. So the idea is to clear it. Now, sometimes what I will do whenever I meditate, I will discard of the BS thoughts, and then I will almost focus heavily a lot of energy onto the thoughts I want to. You know, like a lot of times I'll come up with video ideas through a deep meditation, or I'll come up with my future goals, my future plans through a deep meditation. So this is going to be key, man, to leveling up. You need to get the mindset right. You need to focus your energy on what truly matters. This one is ironically the easiest one for me to do, but then it's going to be one of the most difficult for many of you, but it's going to be Nofap. So it's very simple. Stop masturbating, stop watching porn during these 30 days. You can go hook up with a woman if you would like. Personally, I'm not going to recommend it. I think you should be on monk mode for these 30 days and for this entire glow up. So what this is going to do, it's going to do a couple things. It's going to eliminate the distraction of watching porn. It's going to eliminate the shame, which is going to lower your confidence from watching porn. And also, you're going to be saving like 30 minutes a day by not watching porn and jerking off. Because if you do it 1-2 times a day, 15-20 minutes each, that's wasting a lot of time. So you need to quit this habit if you want to level up. It's a distraction, it's not good for you, and I think it's one of the most detrimental parts of modern society. A big part of this glow up is going to be your physique and your body fat percentage. Now, a hack to pretty much increase HGH, hormones, increase how your skin looks, everything. It's gonna be intermittent fasting, bro. So choose an 8-hour window when you want to eat all your food. Personally, I eat from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So choose your window, 8 hours. If you have a Frappuccino at 8 a.m., you're breaking your fast. I'm just letting you know, like a lot of people think, oh, I'm just having a Frappuccino. This isn't food. It is still food, and you're breaking the fast. There is a government study to where up to 24 hours, HGH will be spiked by up to 2,000% just from intermittent fasting. So obviously, man, HGH controls everything. It controls how well you sleep, your muscle mass, how much body fat you can lose. Like, it is going to be one of the best ways to increase the body's health just by intermittent fasting. Now, in addition to this, It's going to be easier to feel satisfied whenever you do eat within this window. It's going to give you greater discipline, greater control over oneself just by eating this select window. Literally, man, like your entire life will improve just by integrating intermittent fasting. If you're not eating at 2 a.m. like a sloth, it's going to greatly improve your life. So, huge one. As a male model, a lot of people think that we are very good when it comes to fashion. I'm going to tell you something, man. Honestly, male models and a lot of people in the modeling industry, celebrities, all these people, they really aren't that good at fashion. And I will tell you something else. Fashion is opinion-based. Fashion is always changing, and a lot of it is quite stupid. So I'm going to tell you the quickest hack to completely transform your fashion. So right now, I would argue that 99.9% of men have absolutely no fashion. Okay, so there's going to be a couple rules to improve your fashion. Number one, always overdress. So whenever everyone else is wearing a t-shirt, I want you to have a button up on, I want you to have a blazer, I want you to go one level up above what everyone else is doing. Because most people, I'm going to be honest, they look like trailer trash almost everywhere they go. They don't look presentable. They look like they should be lounging on their couch. Like, they don't look very good. Number two, I want you to start wearing all black and then accessorize with a couple sterling silver accessories. Now, this is what pretty much most models, a lot of designers like Alexander Wang, they all do this, man. Because all black, it's going to do a couple things. It's slimming. You don't have to focus on matching. It looks like you know about fashion, even if you don't, so you don't have to think about it. You can go into your closet, throw on any all black fit. Takes you no mental capacity whatsoever, but it saves a lot of time. And then you go out in public, people are like, oh, look at you, you have amazing fashion. So it's a great hack. And then whenever you have some rings, some watches, whatever it is, people always think you have really good fashion sense as well. Now, on top of this, sunglasses, okay? So a lot of people don't really have good eyes. So there's going to be two primary eye shapes. One is going to be the hunter eyes, and then two is going to be the prey eyes. Now also, we want to factor in eye color. So let's say you have prey eyes and also your eyes are colored brown, for example. I'm going to suggest to you that we hide these eyes with some sunglasses. Now, if you have hunter eyes and they're colored, I would recommend never wear sunglasses. You want to show those babies off, okay? But if you have the prey eyes and they're brown, I would highly suggest anytime you're out in public, especially outside, throw on a pair of sunglasses. It's going to make your eyes appear more symmetrical. It's going to make you appear a little bit more mysterious. Just make sure that sunglasses are nice, like they're in trend, maybe just like some classic Ray-Bans, nothing crazy. Like, we don't want to look silly in public, so just stick to the basics, and this will greatly improve your aesthetics. Your haircut is almost everything. It can make or break your attractiveness. And a lot of guys simply don't really know what to do when it comes to their haircut. Now, I kind of have a philosophy. So if your face is like really angular, sharp, and feminine, I'm going to suggest a more fluffy hairstyle, kind of like how my hair is not really sharp, like I don't have a buzz on the sides or the top, but then the jawline is sharper. You know, it's that contrast that looks good. And then vice versa. I think if you have a more square, wide, masculine face, you should have a masculine, like buzzed haircut. And now, a lot of this will also come down to personality. So, for example, if you have a more feminine face, it's like rolling with a feminine hairstyle. So you have that external look, that archetype that you're rolling with, but then you have a very hyper-aggressive personality, and then vice versa. If you have that very masculine face, masculine haircut, it's better to have a more spiritual, a softer personality on the inside. And this is very good overall for the archetypes. You know, like whatever your natural archetype is, I kind of think that's best to roll the hairstyle off of. So if you have a feminine face, kind of go with a more feminine haircut. And then if you have a more masculine face, go with a more masculine haircut. It's really quite simple. Like, I've seen some guys with like super masculine faces and they look just strange. Like if they try to have like this feminine, long flowing hair, like it just doesn't look right to me. And vice versa, man. So find the haircut that works best for you and then roll with it. And then you want to build out your archetype. I'm gonna make more videos on building out your archetype. Essentially there's two. So it's gonna be the vampire and the werewolf. The vampire is gonna be dark, mysterious, feminine. And then the werewolf is obviously going to be warm, extroverted, masculine. So it's the two different archetypes. It's Twilight basically, man. As humans, we hate bad smells. So you are not gonna smell bad, my friend. So you need to smell good all the time. This is gonna be key to your glow up. Now, it's very simple, man. You want to shower every day. I'm gonna suggest a natural, organic, essential oil scented body wash. You know, just like a bar of soap. It's gonna be very healthy, very good for the skin. And then a couple things outside of the shower, man. Really, it just comes down to a good cologne and then making sure your clothes are always fresh. You don't really want to use scents whenever you clean your clothes, so it should be unscented. but then you have a very good cologne. I'm not going to tell you the cologne I use because I don't want you to steal it, but there are some very good ones that you could use. If you want to be basic, you could use a Dior Sauvage, but you should go check out Jeremy Fragrance or somebody else like that. Top of the game so you can find out the best fragrances, but you should always have a couple. Typically I do 2 on the wrists, 2 on the neck, 2 on the clothes. It's a lot, but hey man, you want to smell good, you want to smell fresh. During these 30 days, you will be getting a jawline. So obviously we're going to start losing fat. That's at the end of the video though. But guys, it is crucial to be building up this jawline. So as we shred fat, it's going to reveal the bone, but we want to work on this muscle right here. So we can do this with one of 2 ways. 1, start chewing gum 24/7. So you always want to have that jaw working. You always want to be exercising it. And then 2, you can use a jaw exerciser, one of those jaw workout machines, and this will help greatly increase that muscle size of the jaw. So this will just give you a total transformation. You'll look a lot more masculine, a lot more badass at the end of these 30 days. And 30 days is plenty of time. Now, in addition to this, man, you should be mewing and nose breathing during this time. So take your tongue, la la la, stick out on the roof of your mouth, and we'll be mewing. And then anytime you're breathing, man, never breathe through your mouth. I mean, look at the nose breather versus mouth breather. Which one do you think looks more attractive? So you need to close your mouth and breathe through your nose. If you sleep with your mouth open, you can always get tape to close your mouth as you are sleeping. You cannot level up if you have bad people in your life. So let's say the people in your life, they go out every single weekend, they drink, they do drugs, they hook up, they play video games. Every single night, they do the same stuff. They come home, they watch Netflix. They're doing nothing with their lives. Here's the dealio. Whenever you start elevating, it's going to mirror a reflection of how much of a loser they are, how they are not putting in their best selves into the world. And one of 2 things will happen. They will naturally distance themselves from you, or 2, they will typically become envious and jealous and become an enemy and try to stop you. So honestly, man, if someone is in your life, they're not going where you want to go, it's best, like, it's not coming from a place of hatred, just cut them out. You don't have to say anything, just don't hang out with them. Just be obsessed with your self-improvement and just don't even hang out with them, bro. Like, just completely level up, leave them behind. In addition to this, if you're currently in one of those toxic relationships where you're living with your girl makes all your life decisions. She's your whole world. Like, you put her above yourself, you have to dump her. Like right now in your life, if you're not where you want to be, you have to dump your girlfriend to get to the next level. You cannot get to the next level if you have this girl holding you back. And the thing is, man, like the friendship thing, if she sees you elevating, she's gonna get insecure anyways. You'll notice if a girl really likes you, she's gonna try to sabotage you. She'll start saying, oh, you should change up your hairstyle, you should change up your fashion, to see if you'll actually do it. Because deep down, she actually wants to make you uglier so other girls will not be interested in you, and you cannot fall into this. So if you are really serious about your glow up, man, cut your girl off. Now, you cut off the bad people in your life during these 30 days. Now, one rule is anybody in your life in the future, they have to be doing cool shit. They have to be elevating their lives as well. Like, you can have a really good gym partner who crushes it in the gym. Maybe you have one friend, he crushes his business, like he's on his grind. Maybe you have one friend who's very disciplined religiously. Like, you have different friends and they are all on their shit. You know, like, you are building out a new social circle with people who are highly disciplined individuals who inspire you to be a better man. So during these 30 days, kind of go the lone wolf route, unless during these 30 days you meet someone like that, but chances are you probably won't. But hold out in the future for people like this. Confidence is a byproduct of a life accomplishment, but it's also going to be one of the easiest ways to look more attractive to everybody. So by the end of this, hopefully you have been doing everything up until this point. You will have an increase of confidence just from accomplishing all these little W's. And now, if you are still not super confident, man, you need to start faking it. You need to learn how to speak by projecting your words. You know, like, you want to be able to take over conversations. You want to be dominant. You want to be assertive. You're not going to let anybody push you over. Like, and this isn't going to be overnight. But during these 30 days, you need to start working on these character transformations. You become a new man who's very confident and assertive within himself. So this will completely change you, man, and help you glow up during these 30 days. This one is obviously pretty basic, but you need to make more money. Now, obviously, this is the second to last one that I got, because it's going to be one of the hardest ones, because you got to grind a lot more. You got to build more skills. You got to be working 60 to 80 hours a week. If you are a young man, you don't have a family, you don't have kids, you should definitely be working 60 to 80 hours a week. There's no excuse to not be grinding your ass off. So if you're watching this, maybe you're working like a part-time job, 20 hours, it's time to step things up, man. Like, you got to go grind mode. You got to stack some bread. You got to get some cash flow. You need a skill set that can be highly transferable to the online market so that you can free up your time so that you can keep leveling up in all other aspects. And last but not least, obviously, man, quickest way, best way to glow up during these 30 days, you got to get shredded, man. You have to look like a Greek god. You have to look like a male model. Now, there are more millionaires in this world than men with aesthetic physiques. This is true. This is facts. So it's going to take a lot of work. Now, in a matter of 4 weeks, 30 days, you can actually do a lot. Typically, you can lose about 5% body fat. You can lose like 10 pounds. So let's say you're really overweight. It might take you a full 2-3 months to fully transform. I've had clients completely get the body of a Greek god, male model in just a couple months. I've had it happen in a month. It kind of depends on how committed you are. So this is going to be the biggest thing, man. And this is also going to be a lifestyle change. Like, after the 30 days, you cannot just quit your fitness journey. You have to keep continuing on with it pretty much your entire life, because this is going to be the basis of everything. Your body is your temple. And I have a belief that if you cannot build the body of a Greek god, a male model, you cannot achieve anything else in this life. This is going to be the biggest W. Because if you can build a more aesthetic physique than anybody else on the planet completely naturally, anytime you start to doubt yourself, you will always have this W to look back on. You can go take your shirt off, look in the mirror and be like, damn, you built that. You can build anything else. You can build your dream business. You can get your dream woman, all of it, because you believe in yourself. Now, if anybody watching this needs help creating that aesthetic physique, man, hit the link in the description box for your free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Wayne. Now, guys, this is my personal physique. I've been chiseling this for nearly a decade, and I'm very proud of this physique, man. Now, I've also helped thousands of my personal one-on-one clients achieve physiques just like this, of male models, Greek gods. So if you want to be next, man, hit the link in the description box. Also, if you have not picked up the new kalosique supplements, man, what are you doing? Link in the description box or kalosique.com. We got pre-workout, whey protein, BCAAs, creatine, all of it, fat burners, kalosique.com. And if you're new to the channel, man, please smash the subscribe button, like this video to push it out into the YouTube algorithm. That's it, man. I'm gone. I love you guys.